Hi guys, welcome to another week of holiday dress reviews. This week we will be doing the Joyful Jewels outfit, which is American Girl's traditional red dress for this year. I got this dress at the American Girl Ottawa store. You can order it online and get it in stores as well. Alright, here it is. It also comes with a pair of shoes and a headband. Alright, let's start with the headband. This year's headband, just like last year, has this annoyingly long tag that American Girl has started to add to their stuff last year. It also has a jewel on it. The jewel is very plasticky. You can see the plastic around, which is quite disappointing, as American Girl used to have much better quality jewels and did not look like plastic. The headband itself has a satiny ribbon quality, and it has the head shape, of course. Onto the dress. The dress this year is a somewhat velvet on top with a very sleek, as you can hear that sound, fabric for the skirt, the ribbon, and the top. We have an underskirt of tulle to make it flare out. So again, there's a bow here, or more so a knot, and we have jewels on the top. The dress velcro on the back, comes around, the ribbon goes all around it. The jewels do not go all around to the back. This is what the jewels look like. We only have around 5 jewels. We have one here, 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 one here, and here. The rest are just the sequins sewn on. The dress is a short-sleeved strapped one. The shoes are the classic sleek American Girl black. They have a small heel underneath. They have the one strap to go around the ankle and the one strap down, and there is a little jewel on the buckle for the side, with just the Velcro as usual. So I'm going to put this on a doll, and I will be comparing it to the other red dresses from the years of American Girl. So here are 3 of the previous American Girl red dresses and the newer one from this year. These dresses are missing a few things right now, as in this one. I could not find the hat in time for this video. It also came with tights, but I didn't bother to put that on because it just matched better this way. Also, all of these dresses are missing their accessories, as American Girl always sells accessories with them, but I do not buy them normally. These were from previous years. This was last year's. This was the year before, I believe. So I will be comparing them now. I'm mostly biased to this dress because it was my first American Girl holiday dress I ever got, and I really did love it, and I still absolutely love it. The hat looked really nice with this. It was a knit hat, and it had a snowflake on it, which kept the snowflake pattern with it, which was really nice. Sadly, I don't have it with me right now, but just picture it and it would be beautiful. Next, we have the dress. It's a very sleek fitting one, which I really liked, and I absolutely adore the fabric. It's one of those, like, kind of, what is it? It's not plastic, but it's like, the underskirt and it are kind of the same thing. I really like this if I compare it to the newer one. The newer one has somewhat of the same fabric here, but it's much rougher and harder, and it really feels like it could rub off on me. This one had little puff sleeves, and it was very shiny, as you can see. There were 3 snowflakes here with a sequin on top, which was really nice, and it was see-through here, along with the matching down here of the snowflake pattern with the kind of see-through tulle, and the snowflakes actually went all the way to the back, which is really nice. The skirt was also pretty long comparing to the new one now, and the tights used to have snowflakes on them. And then we have the lovely shoes, which had the little strap on, which I really do like it when they do this. I find it really cute. I used to get so frustrated putting them on them, but I find it's just much cuter than having just a flat. And then there's little sequins down here, and the reds just always connect, which is really lovely. This next dress, so this dress came with a headband. It's got white tulle and then pearls, and it's the sleek red as the same of the newer headband, and it's the same thickness. This headband doesn't really match with snowflake theme and the shiny theme, but from my memory, this one does come from this dress. What I like about this dress is that it has the velvety feel, but it's like real velvet. It's not the cheap velvet as we see here. This one, compared to all of these dresses are really rich in red, and you can't really see it portrayed through the camera, but this one is really more of a orangey, kind of uglier red, if I must say, but these are very rich in red. What I also liked about this dress is it had this lovely sewn on little detail. It does not go into the back though, but it does go around the neck, and that theme continued into the shoes, which were also made from the same velvet as the top. This dress was also really nice because I liked how they layered the kind of see-through tulle somewhat fabric for the sleeves and made it ruffled, as well as in the skirt where they layered it, and they put an underskirt as well. The underskirt is made from similar fabric as this one and the skirt of this dress. And then we also see this lovely snowflake jewel which carried out into the shawl, which I thought was just very, very lovely, and I also liked that the skirt did kind of a ruffle here. Moving on, this dress was last year's dress. This one is very elegant and very more so kind of sophisticated party type dress. It's got the no sleeves as the same as this dress now, and not like the dresses prior. It has a lovely velvet mixed with the fabric we keep seeing. Once again, this fabric is much nicer compared to these dresses. This dress, because this one, once again, it's just this really unpleasant feeling, and it's very kind of like, you can feel the ink on it sort of thing, and it feels like it's going to rub off on you. Whereas these ones, it was very sleek and smooth and very nice. Even for the underskirt of this one, it was much better. So we see the velvet being somewhat pleated and sewn into it, which made it really nice and gave kind of an elegant feel. We also see the shoulder, which is probably my favorite part, as we see the sewing come together up here, which is very nice. We had the jewels on the flower here, which continued into this one's headband, which I also really enjoyed. The jewels, once again, are more plasticky and were tiny and small and kept going throughout, which is very nice. Something I don't like is the velvet did not go all the way to the back, although it did for here. It did not for the rest of it, which was fine because not all dresses are like that in real life at all. So it worked out. They also did a pleated skirt, as you can see, and they made it flare out, which was very lovely. There was also an underskirt underneath, which was just very elegant and nice. And the shoes, once again, tied in with that flower jewel theme, with the little flower jewel here and the rich red shiny shoe. Now, this year's dress compared to them is much different, but the dress is much shorter in length, as you can see. Even compared to the shorter dresses, it is much shorter. It is flared out with the tulle to make it more of a party dress. We have the ruffled skirt again, which is nice, that puff out more. We have the big bow, but the bow doesn't really tie in with anything else, as it doesn't come back in the shoes, which the shoes are black, which prior they used to all be red. So this is the first year, I believe, where they did black shoes. And also it has this weird, not weird, but this kind of out of place clear jewel on the shoe, which doesn't really have a place with the dress and the red jewels that it does have. And then once again, the velvet is much less rich than the other dresses, and this fabric is just really awful. I do not appreciate it. It is very fun and playful, which I do appreciate, and does give off that little more like little girl feel of like playful. So there you have it. Those are the 4 red dresses that I own now. Thank you for watching this week's Christmas dress review. I hope you enjoyed. Click here to watch last week's and click here to watch next week's if it's up. Thank you for watching. I'm AG75 and I hope to see you next week.